This probably started a little bit later, and you didn't get a chance to really participate in the Belmont Tunnel.
Yeah.
But there were some people there in 85, 86.
Right.
How come you never went up to the Belmont Tunnel?
I had my own joint at the Pan Pacific. Where I go down, you know what I'm saying? I don't even jog it, but man, I didn't. To be honest with you, I didn't feel it was no reason for me to go up there. I was already doing my thing down on my side. Because I wasn't like the Tory bomber, you know what I'm saying? I create moves, you know what I'm saying? I don't follow the trend, you know what I'm saying? Like that Pan Pacific, I created that, you know what I'm saying? They was going up there to see my shit. Why would I go, you know? But I became cool with crime in them, but I just didn't see no reason for me to go down that way. And I really, didn't even know where it was at.
Yeah.
I really didn't know where it was at.
Yeah, it is a little tricky spot.
And I normally don't do legal joints. I'll be doing illegal. You know what I'm saying? That yard stuff started after I left. They didn't call it yards then, you know what I'm saying? They started calling it after, you know, I guess the security guards at the Pan Pacific started letting people in there, you know, and then they started calling like motor yard and all these other yards. I just did it in the street. I see a wall, like that, what you call it, that panic zone. I saw that wall from the highway. I said, I gotta hit that wall. I wanna hit that wall, you know what I'm saying? And now it became the panic zone, you know what I'm saying? And I did I did a severe risk up there for severe risk, but they was just my lookouts, you know what I'm saying? Because they already messed up a wall over, you know what I'm saying? I knew he wasn't up to par to, you know, when you're doing illegal walls, you don't want to mess up the wall. You know what I'm saying? You want a good wall. So if you know, why would I let them, you know, mess my wall up, you know?
Back then in the 80s, the writers here in LA, it was a very diverse group. You had black kids, you had white kids, you had Mexicans. There's not a lot of black writers anymore, at least in LA. It's dominated more by Mexicans, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Like black kids, someone gave me a theory on this, and tell me what you think. They said that most of the black kids that had the skills to be writers, they ended up becoming gang members instead, and they decided not to write.
They probably did. But I take it like, maybe they would have saw me. They would have had something to look up to, you know what I'm saying? And they see other people that came after me, like Risky, and then he claimed to be this and that. You know what I'm saying? The West Coast artists started, they was all white. One black dude, Pedro, but there be a couple of other blacks, you know, but they came later. You know, when they first started, it was all white, but Pedro was like one of the top leaders or whatever.
You're talking about PJ?
PJ, yeah.
Rest in peace, PJ.
Rest in peace, PJ.
Now, what years to you is first generation LA writing?
83 and 84. Well, 83, 84, 85. That's all like a generation, right? 83, 80. Yeah.
83 to 85?
Yeah, 83 to 85, something like that, yeah.
Now, you never came to the writers bench. They had an LA writers bench. At Carl's Jr.
I heard about it,
Carl's Jr. on Fairfax and Fairfax and Olympic. And I believe that's where I met Whisk and a whole bunch of other writers.
Yeah.
But that was 86.
West Coast writer, yeah. West Coast artist, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 86, but come on. They didn't start their crew until 85, you know what I'm saying? Because I got pieces up there. I got a piece up there from 83. I came back up there again in 84, and I did a soon in that little cut that you got right there. And then I came back up there in 85 and did like a background around it and put a roach there. Put a roach on it with some eggs right there.
All right, let's talk about that one for a second. Tell me what was going on in your mind when you threw that up, when you pieced that amazing soon.
I had the clover green, the hot pink, the turquoise. I think I had harvest gold and pastel yellow. I thought it was rocking. It was tight. It was tight. And the 3D was sick. And look at that 3D, man. They using that 3D, but they don't want to give me my credit. You know what I'm saying? And pictures is a crazy thing, man. People could take a picture of your joint and it could start somebody else's whole life. You know what I'm saying? Off of your stuff. And they won't even know they got it from you.
When you got to LA, did anybody inspire you? Because there weren't really a lot of writers.
No. I mean, not inspired, but they put a little fire under me, like, you know, when they started bombing. And I was bombing, but they was catching up. You know, you see the niggas really bombing. And what it is I don't know if they was racking their paint or not, I don't know. But I wasn't buying the paint, so you know what I'm saying. After a while, you racking so much paint, you burn out the spots. So you gotta, you know. But racking paint is like the key for me to do mine.
Talk about your color choices. Is this basically a result of whatever you racked? Or when you rack and you trying to get
I'm
certain
picking
colors?
out all the, anything hot. I don't touch none of them flat black. Even though flat black is good, I don't touch it because I don't use it. You know what I'm saying? But I go for the turquoise, the hot pink, icy grape, anything federal safety, popsicle orange, stuff like that. Just stuff that people don't really know about. You know what I mean? Not the common colors, like, you know, I get the baby blue, harbor blues and stuff like that too, but I try to get the fruity, the funky colors. Yeah.
Okay, so back to you not liking to do double O's. Mm-hmm. You don't necessarily have to do the O exactly the same because check out this piece you did.
I know.
I think that was off of Redondo.
See, but this is my throw up. This is my throw up. So, you know, I had got it like this because I could tell everybody, you know, that O I got from Comet, Comet and Blade. Like I liked them a lot. I was inspired by them. You know what I'm saying?
They're from New York though.
From the Bronx, yeah. I was inspired by Blade because I used to see his stuff around Co-op City, and he always had like a fat hell of a tag. But you know what I'm saying? But they would just do bubble letters and stuff like that because as you're younger, that attracts you. You know what I'm saying? That burner, you wasn't up to that yet. So, you know, yeah. But that O right there, if anybody can see that O, you see it hanging over, something like Comet's O. But that's, you know, that's just to let you know that I'm inspired by other people.
Well, I'm surprised.
But I got mad at Comet because he talking that crazy shit.
Now, I'm a little surprised that you could just calling this a throw up because this has got at least 4 colors, 5 colors.
I mean, it's a color throw up. It is a throw up though.
Okay.
It is a throw up. That's my go-to if I'm doing throw ups. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just got, you know, that's my throw up. That's my throw up. That S, that O, because I don't really put swirls in my burners. You know what I'm saying? I just put the swirl in my throw. That's just my throw up style. You know. Yeah. That's
a hell of a throw up then.
And I thought it was too, man. I thought it was too. Even Palm said, yo, do me a throw up like that. You know what I'm saying? That's where he came up with that Palm one with the swirl on Star Wars. I mean, yeah, Star Wars book. I mean, spray can art book on the cover. You see that Palm with the swirl thing like that? Yeah, he got that from me. Man.
That's your swirl from the S.
Yes, exactly, yeah.
Okay. Thanks for watching StreetTV.net. If you're not subscribed, please hit that button below and click the bell to receive alerts and notifications. Feel free to comment below so you can give us your feedback, and be sure to watch the 2 related episodes to the right. If you want to support this platform or follow us on social media, visit the links in the description, and thanks for watching StreetTV.net.